Hi there, my name's Delfreaky. So I just bought this game Stellaris. Stellaris, I'm still not sure how they pronounce it. But it's a game by Paradox. It just came out today. I'm a huge fan of Paradox Studios. I played a lot of their games, like City Skylines, and in particular, this is made with the Clausewitz engine. But I've also played Europa Universalis 4 and Crusader Kings 2 quite extensively. So I'm really excited to see this game come out because it's basically all that pretty much in space. I intentionally didn't want to do too much with the game until it came out, just because I wanted to be very much new to it. So I've got to pick a new race here. Let's see, warp travel, wormhole travel. These are really cool looking aliens here. I think I watched the first video when it first came out, but I just want to see what it's all about and see if I like it. Let's see, birds, whatever that thing is. I should just pick one. Let's see, red lasers, avian ships, solitary. Leader skills +1, -5% happiness, +15% physics output. Pacifist, so they like embassies, don't like army damage, don't like rivalry, influence gain, good food, war happiness -10. So they don't like to be at war, but they're good. They like to be happy though, and they're slavery tolerance. They like slaves. Each ruler can build a tomb monument building, and then resettlement is -50%. Cool. I don't know. These looks pretty cool. Let's see. Can I move anything else? Mail, Yark. I can. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. I don't know. Just get started. Let's see. Edit. Homeworld appearances. Well, don't want that. Oh, sure. We'll do medium galaxy shape. We'll do elliptical. Sure, why not? AI Empire 17. I don't really know what difficulty to put this on. So I'll just go ahead and put Iron Man mode on, I guess, just to get achievements, I guess. Sure. I don't FTL method. Sure. I don't know. This sounds pretty good. All right, let's go. Let's dive into play. So I can already tell right off the bat that the music for this is much improved from Europa Universalis 4. I'm a musician myself. I'm classically trained. Anyway, the music is much better in this one than in Europa. All right, let's see. So, Kingdom of Yondarim, government, divine mandate, ruler Yurak, species Yondar. See, there's my mouse. Okay, hyperspace travel, and we already went over this. In the eons since the first primitive Yondar communities took shape in the dense jungles of Yondarim, our civilization has spread and prospered. Many false prophets took it upon themselves to offer spiritual guidance to our people as we advanced through the ages, but the true faith prevailed. The last heathen strongholds were vanquished after several bloody crusades, uniting us under the holy will of a single divine leader. Now, after the discovery of the hyperlane network, the finest minds of the kingdom of Yondarim have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. Cool.
Blessings upon you, your holiness. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. The priesthood has ordained me to act as your faithful servant and advisor, so that I may aid you on our divine path to the stars.
So you can change the tutorial level. So we'll do
an excellent
full
decision.
tutorial because I don't know anything.
My full support. Building a star empire can be a daunting task. To help get things started, I will be providing instructional missions that cover the basic steps necessary to establish ourselves as a successful interstellar power.
So the first mission is to truly serve our home system. I've added it as a situation log. To access it, click on the situation log button in the left section of the top or press F5. So I'm not a big hotkey person. I like to click on things. The situation log. Where is the situation log? Oh, it's right there.
The situation log displays a list of all currently available special projects and various other points of interest. New items will likely appear as we begin exploring the galaxy.
So we need to fully explore our home system before venturing out into the galaxy. To do this, selecting our science ship, either by clicking on the ship itself or by selecting the vessel on the outliner. Then click on the survey button in the fleet interface and select a non-surveyed planet near your homeworld. Your science ship will now plot a course to survey all planetary bodies within the system.
The victory screen lists...
I didn't mean to click on that. All right. Okay, so the sign... Ooh, I zoomed in way too far there. Okay, so click in does that. Right mouse changes our perspective. Okay, so let's see. Those are the science ships, maybe? Observation hatchling, military power. Oh, it's a construct. It says right there, duh. Construction ship. Science ship, okay.
This is our science ship, which is used to survey astronomical objects such as planets in a star system. A planet needs to be surveyed in order to make its resources visible.
To put it to work, simply right-click on a not yet surveyed planetary body and select Survey System. The ship will then travel between all objects in the system and survey them each in turn. Surveying other planets may also uncover ones that are habitable and ripe for future colonization. So risk low, unknown. I'm guessing barren world, like that maybe. Survey system. There we go. Okay. So is it real time where he's literally going to go there? Oh, I'm paused right now too. That would help. Okay. I keep moving the camera like wildly out of control. Okay. So I'm guessing we want to unpause. How would we go? Spacebar perhaps? Yep. Okay. So we're on normal speed. Let's watch him go there. Okay. So they use New Air High Priest. Let's pause again.
Our scientists have developed the
So yeah, we have hyperdrive.
This device permits travel at speeds far exceeding that of light between systems connected by hyperlanes.
So although travel along hyperspace is extremely fast, a significant drawback of this FTL method is that interstellar travel is restricted along the paths of the galactic hyperlane network. On the other hand, jumping to hyperspace is possible anywhere within a star system, so we have to go basically where the highways are. So High Priest Yidik Korik is the new heir to our empire and will take the throne when our current ruler dies. Cool. So let's unpause, I guess, and we'll watch. So he's... Ooh. God, this is really nice looking. So we can't actually see him in hyperdrive. But, okay.
Researching new technologies will be critical to our success. I tell you this not merely as a product of unfettered technological progress, but as a
That's funny.
advisor, and, I suspect, your only...
That's sad. Our only friend is a robot that helps us with the tutorial. One important technology that we should research as soon as possible is the New Worlds Protocol. This gives us access to colony ships, which will allow us to establish footholds on other planets. So we need to research that, and which will give us a different type of ship. So we want to go back to our situation log and technology research. So New Worlds, okay. Access the technology screen by clicking its button in the left top section of the top bar, or by pressing F6. Then click on Select Research and pick a technology to pursue from the options available. So technology.
The technology screen is where we will be directing our research efforts.
Okay.
Technologies are categorized into 3 different fields, with each field typically having 3 available research options.
We can research technologies without assigning a scientist to the relevant field, but this will also take significantly longer. Okay. So generally not recommended. All right. So let's see here. So we've got a bonus to research. Okay. So we've got a bonus for these two, for engineering and society, but not for physics. All right. So for physics, oh wait, we want to do what do you say? We want to do engineering. Deep snow. Where is it? New Worlds Protocol. Here we go. That's the one I want. So 34 months. Okay. I'm guessing we can research multiple things at the same time.
As an astute observer may already have noticed, habitable planets are divided into a number of surface tiles. Tiles can generate resources, but we will need planetary buildings to get the most out of them.
Our homeworld already has a few buildings, including our capital, but the time has come to add more. Pops. Oh, Pops said population, I guess. Pops who are... Oh. Cool. I'm still very much... Let's pause. I don't want to mess anything up. Okay. So, repeated scans of Ryak 1's surface give inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was in a constant state of upheaval. Okay. So, leave it be, change scientist, or research. Anomaly level failure risk. Let's leave it be for now because I don't want to fail. Alright, so tiles can be generated. Okay. Pops who are not working a resource or staffing a building or a tile are considered to be unemployed. So I guess generally don't want unemployed people. So let's see if we can research anything else. I'm guessing we can do it at the same time, but I'm not sure. So let's do, I guess, do we want defenses or do we want, let's see, that's just base damage right there. We'll do engineering facility. Yeah, so this didn't change at all, actually, when we did that. So let's do this one as well. Let's see, unlocks physics lab 1. Unlocks solar panel network, energy storage capacity. I've never played this before, obviously, so I don't really know what to go for. I guess physics lab 1, what does it do? The science of applied algorithms. Okay. Sure. Not entirely. Well, I don't know. Let's do the energy storage capacity, just because it'll be easier later on, I'm guessing, to do that. So, all right, we've got a research set. I don't know where. Let's see. Okay, so he's exploring all these planets over here. This is the planet he was just talking about, Ryok 1. So, repeated scans of... Okay, almost as if the planet itself was in a constant state of upheaval. So, the readings are inconsistent. So, is that what it said? Inconsistent sensor readings. So, we don't really know what's on the surface, so there's some risk to that. And, let's hope I can go back. So, that's our home system. Cool. Alright, so I guess let's unpause and see what happens. Maybe we can go over here and look and see what he's doing. Oh, saving game. Wow, God. Really, really pretty sun. He's scanning this. Wow, that looks so cool. Sorry, I'm enamored with shiny objects. Lies the kingdom of Yondarum space. Class M star. The most common stars in the universe, often referred to as red dwarfs. Their low luminosity means they are difficult to observe with the naked eye from afar. Although they typically have an extremely long lifespan, red dwarfs emit almost no UV light, resulting in unfavorable conditions for most. So these might not be the most favorable planets for us because this is a red dwarf star. Awesome. Of course, I picked like the worst one. But I'm guessing that's what they wanted, though. Anomaly... Right, okay, so we weren't going to do that because I didn't want to mess it up. Let's see. A barren world, okay. Habitability, yeah, 0%, okay. Go to... Okay. Alright, so now we're doing Ryok 4, which kind of looks like Saturn, oddly enough. Oh! Alright, this one is also uninhabitable. A rocky planet with a thick atmosphere that is lethal to all known higher forms of life. It looks cool, though. So it's kind of like Saturn in real life. Barren and rocky world with a thin or non-existent atmosphere. The surface is covered in meteor impact and craters and completely devoid of life. Good, so we've got a track record of finding, like, no planets. Alright, so we're on our way over to Ryok 7, which looks to be the biggest of all of them. Doesn't look totally devoid of life. It looks like there's some lights or something up here, maybe? Could just be the way the sun's reflecting off the planet, but either way. I'm really impressed with the fluidity of everything. Paradox is known for how well they make their games, so I'm very, very impressed with this. So far, I'm really liking it. Why is this blinking? Right, we're gonna, I don't know, leave it be for now. Looks so cool. I think, yeah, so. Abnormal conditions. As our science ship scans the surface of Ryok 7, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provide it with extra materials that we should take opportunity to gather. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. So it's got extra resources, I guess. Entreating lies within. Let's see. Barren and rocky world within the surface is covered in meteor impact. Okay, so it's like the other one, but I guess it has minerals and stuff that we can get out of it later. I'm not really sure what I should be doing other than watching the ship, but it seems like the best thing to do right now, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Man, it sure does save a lot. Whee! Looks like he's on his way. Does he tell us where he's going? Click to go to beyond. That's funny. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it looks beyond. That's pretty funny. That is if it's, you know, supposed to be like that. Toxic world. Rion Riok 1A. Wow. Toxic world. Oh, the heaven really is obviously not what we want for us because we're bird-like creatures. So we're scanning this one. This one looks also more or less uninhabitable. Looks like a gigantic moon. Or a very cold planet at the very least.
System survey complete.
Alright, so the system is fully surveyed, so let's pause and look. Because I didn't see the rest of these, but... so this one's habitability 0. Habitability 0. Did this one say it had resources in it? I thought it said it did. It doesn't actually say... Oh no, I think it was this one. The Jupiter, like... It said there was an anomaly with it, but... Or it said there was something different about it. So none of these planets are habitable, which is very sad. So, I guess let's bring you guys back home. And tell them to go over here, maybe? So they're gonna do their jump using hyperdrive. Well, let's see what happens if we... I mean, this could end in an utter catastrophe. Oh. I don't know what I just did. Okay, so that selects them. Okay. So what if I... assign this anomaly to a scientist aboard another science ship? The ship will resume its previous actions when done. How do we cancel... movement? I'm guessing that more or less did it right there. Alright, so I don't think he's doing anything now. Well, let's see. Research anomaly, survey, assist research, research special project, fleet stance. I guess we'll tell him to go here, and we'll unpause and see what happens. What's all this stuff up here? Let's see. Naval capacity.
We may want to consider building a second science ship. This would double the speed at which we can survey our galactic neighborhood.
True. So I guess, you know, we could use our construction ship. Duh. Let's see. Directly controlled planets. We control 1 of 5 planets. We can only control 5. We don't have any resources, and we have 3 of 12 ships. Comes from our base, from base, from pops, and from spaceports. Okay. So I guess that's military power. No, these are the construction ships.
This is our construction ship,
okay,
which is used to construct space stations.
Gotcha.
When an astronomical object, such as a planet, has been surveyed, we can order this ship to build a research station or a mining station to exploit any resources it may have.
Different types of stations, such as military stations, can be used built anywhere inside the system. Will become available as our technological capabilities increases. Okay. So, oh, here, okay, so building mining station, research station, observational post, fleet stance. So, how...
The spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets, build new ships, and upgrade the station itself. If a planet has no spaceport, we can order the construction of one if we have the necessary resources.
Okay, so the spaceport builds the ships. This builds the spaceports, I'm guessing. Maybe. Because mining station... Yeah, this builds stations and posts. Okay. So this actually builds the ship. Click on an empty module slot to view a list of available modules to install. Click the build button at the bottom of the build queue, and a list of all ship designs and spaceport upgrades available for construction will appear to the right. Okay. So I guess... build another science ship, because he said to. Okay. Cool. What module slot? We have no modules because we have no resources, right? Okay. So let's unpause. So we're building that. What does it look like when it's actually being built? So it says it's going to take 52 days. Okay, so these are days, I guess. up here in the top right. My recording software is up here. I need to get rid of that overlay. You can tell I'm a total noob at this because I've not really done this before, but I'm going to try with a new game. Because why not? Right? Alright, so we've also got, let's see, let's
Now that we've
pause.
explored some of our neighboring stars, it might be time to extend our reach. Frontier outposts can be built in orbit around distant stars to expand our borders, essentially allowing us to lay claim to new regions of space.
While costly to maintain, a frontier outpost can double as a research or mining station where appropriate and allow us to freely construct these stations in systems that now fall within our borders. Okay. So I'm guessing he is still researching the anomaly. So I don't know what the risk of failure means. Due to the scientist skill level being lower than the anomaly level, we get an increase of 25%. Okay. This risk of anomaly study going awry with adverse effects. So hopefully this ship won't die. I guess we'll see. Alright, so let's see what else is up here really quick before I... so these are energy credits and energy... Okay, so it's backed currency accepted by all space-faring races. You can gain more energy by building or upgrading power plants or using construction ships to build mining stations around energy-rich planets or stars. Okay, these are minerals. It's a collective term for the basic... resources we need to construct ship stations and planetary buildings. We can increase our monthly mineral production by doing those things. Same thing as what we had before, I guess. So we have a monthly gain of 8.3, produce 9, and ship maintenance brings it down some because ships cost that to maintain, I guess. We don't have much influence because things like edicts, leaders, building frontier outposts, and dealing with factions. Okay, so the bigger we are, the more influence we have, right? Okay, so that makes sense. So that's our research rate. Let's see. So that's ship designer.
All the ships in use within our empire are designed here. New hull sizes and components will be unlocked as we research new technologies.
Okay, so we get more ships or more types of ships as we go. Okay. So we've looked at ship designer, technology, contacts.
In the contact screen, we
see
a detailed list of all the various empires we have encountered. Their opinions of us are visible at a glance, and we can quickly and easily engage in diplomacy.
The species tab shows a list of all alien species we've encountered as well as their associated traits. Okay, so at least we can know about the other species since I don't really know anything about them. So Fallen Empire, Primitives, Other, and Empire. Okay. So right now I only know about me because I haven't explored anything yet. Okay. So what about Empire?
The Empire screen lists
Again,
the
only
planets
I'm
of our
there.
empire, with leaders and the different factions in separate tabs. It also lets us create and manage sectors.
Cool. I don't really know what sectors are yet. I'm guessing it's how you divide up your how you divide up your empire. Sector limit 0 of 2. Okay. Well, anyway, this looks really fun. I'm gonna end this episode here. Sorry, it was mostly sort of a tutorial, and I kind of repeated everything the computer was saying. But anyway, I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna continue this series. I'll get some of my friends involved too, and we'll probably start a multiplayer series. I think I can sell them pretty quickly on this game. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Paradox always does a really great job with their games. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.